We all love a legendary comeback, and Degree Original Cool Rush is back and better than ever. Cool Rush isn't just a scent, it's a movement, a fan favorite that delivers bold, fresh vibes and all-day sweat protection. Whether you have a man that spends hours in the gym, heads into the office early, or is just trying to stay fresh on a long day, Cool Rush has their back. Head to your local Walmart or Target and grab Degree Cool Rush, the fan favorite scent from the world's #1 antiperspirant brand.
I'm Katie.
And you are listening to Ropedrop Parkhop.
Coming to you live from Wednesday night.
Because Erin can't keep her schedule straight and made a big boo-boo.
It's fine. It gives me a free morning tomorrow to edit the podcast and get it out on time. So there's my silver lining.
Maybe we should do Wednesday evening always.
I probably would be okay with that.
We'll think about it.
I'm
really tired.
It is hard to do it in the evenings for us. Just because...
And this is my Friday of work, and so I'm like tired, sleepy. But that's fine. Maybe we could make it work because then we'd have Thursdays just to do whatever we need to do on Thursdays.
Right. Okay.
Here, let's read a review and then we'll chat a little bit.
Sounds good.
This is from Laura Ann Pete from 2 years ago, making me a cool mom, 5 stars.
Yay.
Thank you for this podcast. I am planning our first trip October 18th to 21st, so 2 years ago. Now,
like almost exactly,
to Disneyland and DCA as a family with our princess-obsessed daughters, 6 and 3.5. Your guidance has been so helpful, especially as I try and navigate the changes Disney has made in the last handful of years. Once upon a time, I was a Disneyland pro and could work the Fast Pass system. I appreciate your insight into Genie Plus. This is dated.
Yes.
Into Genie Plus, what to prioritize with littles, etc. I love your tangents and the fun you have together. I will keep listening long after our trip. Thanks.
Love it.
Are you still listening? Are you still here? Let us know.
Speaking of Genie Plus and app updates and all of that, we just talked just now about doing an upcoming episode because the app has changed quite a bit in the last couple of years.
Including just a new change this week that we noticed.
How's life? Besides being overscheduled.
It's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. We are both going on cruises soon.
We are.
Are you so excited?
It's super exciting.
Where are you? Are you guys staying at Julio's when you go to Epic Universe?
No. Julio's does not have Express Pass included. So
no.
Yeah.
Sorry
if we were
you.
only doing Epic, I would consider it. Also, Julio's is way higher priced than the other hotels for some reason.
Especially for not having Express Passes.
I have to say that view is killer and almost worth paying the extra price for, but not this time. No, we're staying at Hard Rock. So,
fun. That will be fun.
It'll be nice. Jack has never stayed there. Neither has he.
So we've mentioned it before, but we're both going on the Disney Destiny.
Yes.
And we both are kind of going on special cruises. So I'm going on I'm on a preview cruise. And my preview cruise, there are 3 sets of preview cruises that are going out. I'm on the very first one, which is the christening of the ship.
Nice. Champagne bottles and all.
Probably. And there's a whole christening ceremony. I am not invited to that.
Not important enough yet.
But it's going to be kind of a unique situation because we don't leave the port until super late, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, I think that'll be fun. Sail away in the dark. I don't think that happens very often.
No. So that'll be kind of cool. I'm a little sad because it cuts into our Castaway Key time. So I'm a little sad about that, but it'll be such a unique experience that it'll be cool.
Yeah.
So I'm on the christening preview cruise, and you are on the maiden voyage.
Yes.
You are on the first official guests.
Yep.
Whatever.
And do you know what your cabin number is yet?
No.
Your stateroom?
Let's
Not
see.
assigned yet?
I don't think so. Last time I checked, it was still just our whatever. So
I thought it would be super fun if we were
somewhere near each other.
The same. We could wave to each other's spirits.
You should. I'll go take a picture by your stateroom.
Okay.
With a thumbs up.
Okay.
And I'll send it to you so you can know what it looks like.
Sounds good.
I'm super excited. I'm very excited.
It's your first Disney cruise.
It's my first Disney cruise. It's my first time at Castaway Key, which is why I'm a little tiny bit sad that we're pulling in a little late.
Sure.
It'll be so cool and unique anyway.
I think you'll get a good taste of it, and it'll just make you want to come back for more.
Which I have a cruise booked next year, so I get to go back next year.
And this is my first time at Lookout Key.
Lookout Key at Lighthouse Point.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this.
Mhm.
Are you going to be watching my stories or are you going to not?
I think I will not. I think
What
I'm
if
going
I'm-
to
what if I
stay
give some really good
spoiler-free.
tips?
Well, you can just text them to me so I don't have to see your pictures.
Okay, that's fair.
The parlors look so fun. There's a Haunted Mansion parlor. There's a Pirates
Mhm.
of the Caribbean parlor. There's a Hercules-inspired
Mhm.
area on the ship.
Yeah.
The T'Challa statue in the atrium looks really cool.
Mhm.
There's all kinds of really awesome stuff happening. Hercules show, I think, is one of the things I'm most excited for. So
I'm super
anyway,
excited.
Lots
It'll
of
be
great
fun.
stuff.
It'll be totally fun. Mine's a little shorter than yours. Yours is a
Mhm.
4-night, mine's a 3-night. And then so you're starting off at Universal,
Mm-hmm.
just you and Jack for a couple
so
days.
possibly
You may
Mr.
have.
got out of his hearings. We'll see. We have 2 plane tickets booked for him currently.
Oh, fun.
One to come with Jack and I and one to come later.
Okay.
We'll just cancel whichever one we need to
Okay, that's fun.
as it gets closer.
So Katie's going to spend, how many days
Yeah.
are you spending at
So
Universal?
we get there on a Saturday afternoon and we'll probably do the parks that evening.
Mhm.
And then Epic Day the next day. And then the next day we'll have park hoppers and we'll do islands and studios.
Oh, Jack is probably just vibrating with excitement.
He's dying. I
Kong all day.
Yes, I had lunch with if it was confrontation, yes. I had lunch with my mother-in-law today, and she said, I don't think you're going to get Jack on that ship. You're going to have
Right.
to pry his cold, dead fingers off a Velocicoaster.
That's fun.
But then I think we're going to do a day at Disney World also.
Are
so the next day, probably Epcot to
Okay.
experience food and wine.
Cool.
Because I've never been for
Me
food and wine.
either.
That would be really fun. We may park hop that day too because I want to do the Tron overlay pretty badly.
The red.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
The Tron Aries.
Mhm.
So anyway, and then we are going to take the Bright Line down Wednesday morning to Fort Lauderdale and hop on a cruise ship.
So fun.
Yeah.
And I'm doing the opposite,
Right.
kind of. I'm doing my cruise, and then once I get back from my cruise, I'm taking the Bright Line up to Orlando from Fort Lauderdale, and I'm going to be going to Mikey's Very Merry Christmas Party that evening.
Mhm.
And then my next day, I will be park hopping, I think.
Your little buns off.
You might want to do this too, actually, because you'll be there that same week. I'm going to try to go to Animal Kingdom and see the new Zootopia show in the Tree of Life because it opens that
Yep,
week.
That's not a bad idea.
So I'm going to go see Zootopia, and then I'm going to hit the safari
Mhm.
because it's my favorite. And then I'm going to probably try to go get one last rock and roller coaster in.
Oh, good idea.
And then I'm going to head to Epcot and do food and wine, and then I fly out that night.
Sounds like
So-
we're going to have to do the same thing.
Yeah. And I think I mentioned this last week. I've been super excited about value resorts at Walt Disney World. You
Mhm.
can check your luggage if you're flying Southwest at the resort, and they'll get it on the plane for you. And I've been so excited about it. But then I'm like, wait, what do I do with my carry-on?
Oh, yeah.
And so I'm trying to decide if I
Just
want to
Check
just
it at Bell Services still, but
And
that
then I
kinda
have to go
defeats
back to the
purpose.
hotel. Yeah. I'm like,
Just haul a little backpack around with you all day.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't decided yet.
Hmm.
I need a
hopefully it's
carry-on?
not hot.
Maybe I don't need a carry-on.
Maybe you don't.
Maybe I just have my small bag,
Mm-hmm.
and that's good enough.
I feel like I've done that plenty of times where I have my backpack full of stuff that I never get into. I
Right.
end up just with my headphones and my phone, and that's
I'm
plenty.
going to play it by ear on the way down. I'm going to see how much I need
You're going to play it by your Mickey ears.
I'm going to play it by my Mickey
Mhm.
ears and see how much I need it. Anyway, we're super excited, and that means that we're going to give you guys lots of great information about Disney Cruise and
Yes.
specifically the Destiny.
Right.
The new ship.
And-
She is on her way to Port Canaveral right now.
Yeah, so exciting.
Cruising across
She's
the
right in
Atlantic.
So cool. And then we'll have lots of tips and tricks for doing land and sea
Mm-hmm.
coming up soon, too.
Yes,
How
because
you
that's
can
a great
roll
way.
it all in. Especially, I mean, if you're already in Florida, you
May
might
as
as well
well.
go to Disney World or
Yep.
Universal
Yeah,
if you're
go
Jack.
do a couple days. If you're Jack, go ride
Mhm,
Kong
mhm.
and Kong and Velocicoaster and Kong.
So there's a tiny, tiny bit of Disneyland news. We have some closures coming up
Yeah.
for Christmas overlays.
Which we're used to that. It's a
Mhm.
Small World closes. We're recording Wednesday night.
Right.
It's a Small World closes tomorrow. So when you're listening to this,
And
it is
actually,
closed,
this is kind of news, but it closed early tonight.
which is interesting.
By the time you listen to this.
Who, I wonder, was like, I need like 3 more hours.
Uh-huh.
The 2 weeks isn't long enough. I'm going to need
2 weeks
an
and 3
additional
hours.
3 hours. Let's close it down tonight.
They'll get one panel of lights installed tonight, probably, on the outside.
Oh, should we say this?
Not yet. Let's tease it a
Oh,
little
okay.
bit, though. Let's tease it. We may have some exciting news coming in December, so Stay tuned. Stay
maybe
tuned.
Or maybe not.
We
You never know.
We got to keep people coming back for more, right?
Do you remember back in the day, the TV shows, and that's how always TV shows are, the big cliffhanger moments at the very end. Yeah, to keep you coming back.
That's right.
You guys, we know the marketing tricks to keep you here. Laura Ann, Pete, we know you're still here because every week we leave you on the edge of your seat for your next exciting episode.
Lots of Christmas merch has dropped at Disneyland.
There's
Super
cute
stuff. Lots and lots of cute stuff. We usually don't talk about merch a ton just because it would be impossible. We'd have to have a whole separate episode every week to talk about just merch because I swear they rotate through it so fast.
I know.
But there's lots of cute stuff. New ornaments this year. Really cute.
I wish I lived closer because then I see things and I'm like, ooh. Actually, it's probably a good thing I don't live closer.
Yeah.
Because I see things and I'm like, oh, I need that.
Right.
But I don't really need it.
Live closer, have a magic key. Then you could have the discount and it would totally be a wash.
Yeah. It would be free.
There's some news that they are going to be laying off about 100 salaried employees at the resort.
Over the Disney company, I thought, not just at
I think
Disneyland.
100 at Disneyland and then 1,000 total.
Oh,
I could be wrong.
Let's look.
Okay.
Disney salaried layoffs. I thought it was just
Disney-wide.
Oh, no, Disneyland Resort employees. Yeah, on Tuesday, a spokesperson for Disneyland Resort. Yeah. So it's salaried positions, which I wonder what that means.
It says they're reorganizing efficiency. It makes me sad. It's sad for their families.
It is sad for their families. And I wonder what a salaried position is at Disneyland. Because I feel like
there's a lot of hourly employees, too.
And so are we talking a lot of behind the scenes?
Are we talking about the ones that dress really nicely and carry around garbage picker-uppers? They're not hourly, right? They would be salaried. The ones that help direct parade traffic. You can't see them most of the day.
Right.
And then all of a sudden at parade time, there's all these people.
They're yelling at you to move your feet?
Yes,
Yeah.
in chinos and button-down shirts and carrying garbage grabber catchers.
Yeah, that's probably. And I think... But I would think it's a lot of executive behind the scenes,
Maybe.
Right?
Let's hope.
I mean, let's hope it's just the really rich ones who are fine.
That don't need it.
Right.
Just kidding. No, like I said, it's
sad. It sucks
sad.
no matter how you look at it. And it sucks, too, because, it's challenging. And you read this news and you're like, but wait, just a week ago, you raised our prices. So... what's the point of raising our prices when you're laying 100 people off? I thought it was to afford. So what? I have a hard time reconciling it.
Same.
And I'm hopeful that there will be options for people to come back.
Yeah.
Or to find other positions that work
in the
well
company.
for them. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just hope it's not disruptive. I'm sure it is for some people, and I'm sorry.
Right.
But I would like to think that maybe there's opportunities for other things.
And maybe they can all go join the Earl of Sandwich Club.
I was just going to say the same thing. No joke. I was going to say, and if not, Earl of Sandwich has endless employees, an endless amount of employees.
Yeah, but they're all going to be looking for work, too.
I know.
It makes the pool too big.
No. And then we mentioned that we're going to be doing an episode on the app, but there's one change in the app that we noticed. They changed your little tip board. And so if you are booking Lightning Lanes and you go into that page, you can also order food from that page now. So it made mobile ordering just a tiny bit easier.
Yeah, you don't have to go out of your tip board. You can just pick a meal right there.
Yes.
Too bad they don't deliver it to you right there.
And that's really the news. Disney is really giving us scraps right now.
Yeah, we're keeping our fingers crossed that they drop some holiday menus for us next week. So stay
they have
tuned.
To. Don't they have to?
I don't know. I feel like there was one year when they dropped it the week of.
The day before. They dropped the Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party menus this week, which applies to me because I'm going to that. I don't know if I mentioned it.
You did.
I'm very excited. There's some things on there that I need to eat. If you've looked at the menu for that, if you saw it circulating around and you've looked at the menu and something looks really delicious, send me a message and tell me what it is, and maybe I'll try to get it.
You're not just going to eat free cookies and hot cocoa all night?
I will be eating free cookies and hot cocoa all night as well.
Sounds good. Okay, we'll be right back.
Thinking about a trip to Disneyland or Walt Disney World? It sounds magical, but planning it can feel like juggling churros, lightning lanes, and parade times all at once.
That's why we love Mouse World Travel. We're experts in Disney vacations and know all the ins and outs of both coasts, whether you want to stroll down Main Street USA in California or explore all 4 parks in Florida.
We'll help you choose the perfect resort, Grab those hard-to-get dining reservations and make sure you don't miss the best rides and shows.
And here's the best part. You get a personal Disney planner in your back pocket.
So whether you're dreaming of Dole Whip by Sleeping Beauty Castle or fireworks over Cinderella Castle,
Mouse World Travel makes it simple, stress-free, and full of pixie dust.
Visit mouseworldtravel.com today and let the magic begin.
Okay, so this week...
I was just about to say, what are we talking about again?
This week...
Fill me in, Katie.
Okay, timing-wise, Halloween ends this week on Friday, and it starts the period in between Halloween and holiday time, which is about a 2-week period usually.
What was it called on? It's the Festivus.
Festivus, yes.
It's the 2-week Festivus.
Yes. And honestly, like this, never mind. I don't know what I was going to say there.
I know what you were going to say. The week before Christmas kicks off is a great week to go to Disneyland.
These 2 weeks are a great time to go. And if you can get there between Halloween, like right after the week after Halloween, you could see some Halloween decorations and some Christmas decorations. And actually, there's already snow on the castle.
Yeah, if you got there last week, you're seeing some Christmas.
You're already seeing it. But they tend to start to get the Christmas up pretty quickly starting November 1st.
If you don't care about specific holidays, like if you are fine with whatever and you just want to go to Disneyland, there are these little sweet spots in between holiday seasons, in between holidays. In fact, I'm talking to somebody right now about going to Walt Disney World, and she's trying to decide if she wants to go the week of Thanksgiving or the week after or the next week. And I'm like, the next week. Go in that middle of the line in between Thanksgiving and Christmas time. You're going to have your least amount of crowds. And I feel the same way about Halloween and the kickoff of the Christmas season.
Yes. And actually even... Well, lately it's been a little bit crazier at the kickoff of the holiday season, but the week before Thanksgiving tends to be pretty quiet. So all of the influencers show up on November 14th when holiday time starts. That weekend will be a little bit busy.
It'll feel busy, but the rides, remember, lately they've been so low on wait times.
And my family and I went last year, the kickoff weekend, and Tiana's opened that weekend, and I didn't feel like it was that busy. So knock on wood.
There's been this random phenomenon this year that I think you have all of the content creators showing up to get their footage.
They get in line for merch.
Yes.
Get their footage.
They get their videos to be the first one on Instagram or the first one on YouTube.
They try the seasonal cookies at Harbor Galley and take pictures.
And sell them out.
And then they move on.
And then, but they don't ride anything.
Right.
And we've talked about that for us. Like when you start going a lot, when you're there frequently, you don't feel as pressed to hop on attractions.
Right, especially when you're just gathering content.
So these weekends, these opening weekends have been really surprisingly quiet this year.
Yeah.
The 70th anniversary opening weekend was surprisingly quiet. The opening weekend for Halloween was surprisingly quiet. And I feel like we're going to see the same thing.
Could be the same, yeah.
I'm excited to pay attention to it.
Yeah.
But somebody posted a picture online yesterday that they could see the Christmas tree backstage.
I saw that too.
I am disappointed in Disney.
For letting it be seen?
Yes.
Normally they're very secretive about that.
Because also, I'm not going to lie, it ruined a little bit of magic for me seeing that. Because I really imagined that in the middle of the night that they brought it out in sections and assembled it right there on Main Street. I knew it was decorated, but I imagined that they put it together.
Right.
No, it's put together. It's 40 feet tall backstage.
Yeah. And are all the lights working this year? Do we know yet?
Are there sections that are going to be
sometimes sections
dark?
Are out. Yes.
Yeah. I have that problem.
It is a little bit.
My sections are dark.
A little bit weird to have Winky Blinky and the Christmas tree up at the same time.
In the same vicinity.
Yes.
Yeah. So anyway, this is what you can expect if you do go this particular time of year. The day after Halloween, you're going to come in and Halloween's going to be pretty wiped out. They do a really good job of going in the night after. You're still in autumn, so the pumpkins are not gone, but like Winky Blinky goes away pretty quick. The major Halloween nods disappear pretty quick.
I feel like Cars Land probably has to be the most intense for removing and putting up new decorations. So I'm guessing you would see like a half and half there over the next couple of weeks, which would be kind of fun to be there for. You could have half crazy eyeballs and yellow or orange cone teeth. Is that what they are hanging from the garlands? And then half just the tire
Christmas
garlands
wreath,
or the whatever
the
they
tire
are.
wreaths.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. It's It's kind of fun to watch.
I think
it's
so, too.
And when you're there that particular week, it's kind of fun to enter the park each morning and be like, what's new?
Mm-hmm.
What did they put up last night? They put the bunting across Main Street, which is one of my favorite things ever.
Yeah. I'm curious, what does the calendar say about Paint the Night? Does that end right at holiday time starting or before then? Because they're going to have to start putting the garland up before the 14th,
and the frozen
right?
float won't fit under
Right.
that. Let's look.
Okay.
I'm going to look online right now. This is not available in the app. Sadly, you can't. Oh, shoot. I hit the wrong button.
Only on the website.
Only on the website.
Can you look at future dates?
Mhm.
Let's talk about some downsides to going during this time. There aren't that many, but you won't have any type of holiday music playing. So no Halloween and no Christmas music playing yet. There will be some ride closures going on. This can be a downtime. Currently, Big Thunder Mountain, Casey Jr.,
Yeah.
Storybook Land Canal Boats, and Small World will all be down.
Yes, and I forgot to mention this when I was looking at the closures. The calendar currently goes through December 11th, I think is what I saw. December 10th. And Big Thunder and Casey Jr. and Storybook Land Canal Boats are still
showing
on there.
closed.
Yeah.
Hmm.
They're never reopening ever again.
Yeah.
Mickey's PhilharMagic is closed right now, too,
Oh,
in case
sad.
you were wondering.
Getting ready for the Muppets.
We have not heard that. Don't quote that. That is not true.
One of the other downsides is you would be able to do, like, Monsters After Dark will be gone starting November 1st. They flip that switch back off
Yeah,
for good.
which is sad.
Mm-hmm.
Hours sometimes shorten for a minute in between there.
Yes.
So you may have earlier closures at both parks.
Mm-hmm.
Less entertainment. They're gearing up for their holiday entertainment, which brings us back to our original question, when does Paint the Night end? So Paint the Night is on the calendar through... I think this is my last day. Hold on. I'm hopping around trying to find when it ends. I think it's on the calendar through November 9th. I think the week of the 10th. Let me look at the 10th here real quick. I don't think that it's on the calendar then.
So the 10th is Monday.
Yeah, there are no parades scheduled for Monday the 10th.
Okay.
So it looks like maybe that week before is when you can count on seeing the bunting go up across Main Street. It's really pretty.
Mm-hmm.
And then this year, I'm assuming they're probably going to bring back the snow on Main Street, obviously, but also in downtown Disney, which was new 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And the candy canes.
Yes.
Those are all going to be... candy canes are a little early sometimes, aren't they? Or no? No, they're usually late. They don't start. They start in December.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like.
Yes,
Never
they
mind.
do.
Scratch that.
I might
Forget I
just cut
said
that
it.
out. But yeah, and then one of the other benefits to going this time of year in particular is I feel like the weather is usually very lovely.
Perfect.
It's like a nice 70 degrees-ish that whole week or this whole couple of weeks. The rainy season hasn't started yet.
And I've said it before, and I say it frequently, that I think everything at Disneyland is better at night.
Mm-hmm. And
so
the shorter daylight hours are a bonus this time of year. Yep.
And my favorite thing about Christmas time at the Disneyland Resort is the lights that they put up. So we mentioned it's a small world, getting the lights out front. The castle gets lit. We still have icicle lights on our castle. We'll see you and raise you, Walt Disney World. But
those are actually already going up, so you would be able to see them now.
So those will probably turn on early too.
Mm-hmm.
So you get a lot of the benefits of the holiday season day by day.
Yeah.
New things are added.
Yeah.
And it's kind of fun.
I think it's kind of fun too.
Sunset tonight at Disneyland was at 6:01 p.m.
Nice.
And the temperature high today was 86. Oh, no. It was 92.
Whew, a little bit warm
That's
today.
a little warm.
It's still October though.
It is still October. Next week, it's like low to mid 70s.
That's
which
perfect.
I feel like is perfect.
Yep.
So it is a great temperature.
That would be sweater weather in California.
Sweater weather.
Sweater weather.
Katie wears sweaters in July. Don't let her fool you. She's always cold.
I have my seat heaters on in July.
That's weird.
Mm-hmm. Sorry.
What else? No treats. So if you're looking forward to treats,
No seasonal treats.
you won't have the seasonal treats.
Mm-hmm. You will start to see the Festival of Holidays booths go up, but they won't have anything in them.
No.
So you can look, but you can't touch.
That's sad. Here's my take. I don't care about holidays. I mean, I love, and there is something to be said for going during Christmas. And if it's important to you to go during that particular holiday season, like I said a few minutes ago, go the week or two after Thanksgiving, and that's a really nice dip in the crowds. But if that's not something that's crazy important to you, this is such a fantastic time to go. Everybody's done with Halloween. Everybody's not quite ready for Christmas. You've got this lull, and it's just lovely.
And even, I mean, Veterans Day is thrown in the mix in there a little bit, but that's on a Tuesday this year.
Is it always the 11th of November? Okay.
I think so. It's not one of those, like, third Thursday of
I was telling, here, guys, you hear it here first. Veterans Day is the 11th. Yeah. If I ever run for president, my campaign, this is what I'm going to campaign on. Number 1, Halloween will always be the last Friday of October. Number 2, no lobbyists. Number 3, term limits. Number 4, no more daylight savings time. Number 5, no R's and D's after the names of the candidates
on the ballot.
I feel like I had one more. I feel like I'm a shoo-in with even just those 5 things. But
maybe even just daylight savings is enough to get you elected. I don't think anybody loves it.
Arizona doesn't have it.
Right.
How are you doing in Arizona?
Yeah.
Let us know. Is it okay? Is it okay down there? Do you guys feel weird?
Is it dark all day?
Is it always terrible? Because you don't have daylight savings? Speaking of.
You don't get to panic like the rest of us every November and March.
If you're listening to this on Monday, last night was daylight savings. You missed it. If you didn't set your clock back.
You were late for work this morning.
Sorry. If you're listening, if you're a Patreon, another reason to join the Patreon. Right. Here's your reminder to set your clock back Sunday night. Or Saturday night, I guess.
Yeah, Saturday night.
Anyway, see, another reason to join the Patreon.
Let's see, what else can we talk about this downtime? I mean, it really is one of the best times to go.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest thing.
If you're looking for the lower crowds.
Yep, I think that's the biggest thing. If you don't care about the holiday, go in between holidays.
But you're still getting a little bit of holiday. I mean, there are other quietish times, other times of the year, but this is really the one where you can get a little taste of Halloween or a little taste of Christmas.
You don't ever go this time of year, because if you go this time of year, you end up missing your favorite parade.
I know.
The Christmas Fantasy Parade.
It's funny. My little family and I, we went the week before Christmas every time we went.
Really?
Or not the week before Christmas, the week before Thanksgiving. Yes. I actually had a client that I had a phone call with the other day, and we were talking about they want to go somewhere in May, and she was like, but I'm just really nervous about pulling my kids out of school. And I said, well, how old are your kids? And she was like, they're 6 and 4. And I was like, oh my gosh, do it. Just because
100%.
As soon as they get into those middle school, high school years, it gets so much harder to pull them out of school.
I still don't care. I'm like, you can miss.
Well, they can still miss, but man, 6 and 4, take them out of school.
Prime time.
Yes.
Time to go in between these holidays and use those low crowds to your advantage.
But I remember being worried about it, especially when it's your first kids, right? Like, I don't know. But in hindsight, there are so many more trips that I wish we had taken during the quieter times. Right?
Yeah. Yep. I agree.
Plane tickets are cheaper. Everything's just better.
I think we've gone this little lull. I think I've mentioned, except for the time that we went, 2 years ago at Christmas time, I had never been during Christmas time. I was there one time the week before, and then our last day was the kickoff of the Christmas season. And that was one of my favorite trips, just because, again, every single day I was like, oh, look, the tree went up overnight. Yeah. Oh, look, that's new. And it's kind of fun to see everything go up. I think you should do it. If you're toying with the idea and you're trying to figure out a good time to go, this is a really great time to go.
Yeah. And if it's too late for this year, you can start planning for next year.
Totally.
This time.
Totally.
Reach out to us if you want help.
Yes. It's never too early to plan your next Disneyland vacation.
Absolutely not.
Or Walt Disney World. I've never been at Christmas time there, and I'm super excited.
Me neither. I've been like in January right after Christmas went away. So I kind of missed everything.
Yeah, same. We were there a couple of years ago at that time, and it was sad because I wanted to see something. I don't have time to see much this time around. Like, I've thought about wanting to go see the gingerbread. Maybe I will try.
Will they be up yet? Kind of early.
No, probably not.
Usually the gingerbread houses and stuff in the hotels don't go up until closer to Thanksgiving
Do I need
week.
to turn around and go right back?
I think so.
Okay.
You can make that happen, right?
Oh, totally. No problem.
No problem. Okay. Anything else about that?
I don't think so.
We're pushers. We think you should do it. I think you should go.
We are not. Here, we're going to allude back to our surprise in December. We are not the people to talk you out of a Disneyland trip.
Nope. Don't come to us for advice if you don't want to go.
I was talking to my patients this week, and I always just talk about like what's going on with them and what's going on with me. And I was talking to one in particular, and I was like, and my friend Katie and I were just really bad influences on each other. We can't talk each other out of things.
Yeah. Every once in a while I try.
Do you? Is it you that tries to be the voice of reason?
Sometimes.
Always?
It's usually you that brings up doing it. And then sometimes I pause for like a day and then I'm like, okay, let's do it.
I'm a very yellow personality. I'm like, let's party.
Yeah. You only live once.
I know.
YOLO.
YOLO. What does that mean, guys? What's happening in December? Nobody knows.
Maybe next week you'll find out.
Maybe.
All right, this is your weekly reminder to follow us on Instagram. Maybe you'll see an announcement there.
Maybe.
We are at Ropedrop.Parkhop, and on Facebook, we are the same. And go join our fun discussion group called Rope Dropping and Park Hopping. We have a lot of fun over there.
And we already gave you the daylight savings plug to join us on the Patreon. Join us on the Patreon. And if you haven't subscribed to our podcast, hit subscribe, leave us a rating, leave us a review. This is the slow time of year. These episodes, I feel like we just don't have a lot of news.
Right.
So don't leave us a rating based on these slower episodes. Leave us a rating based on like our menu reading episodes.
Right.
Those are exciting.
Right.
Come back next week. Hopefully we'll have one.
Yep.
State Senator Jennifer Carroll Foy here, asking you to vote for my friend, Ghazala Hashmi, for Lieutenant Governor. She's a lifelong educator who's fought to expand job training, and Ghazala wrote the bill protecting Medicaid from Trump and MAGA extremists. Join me in voting for Ghazala Hashmi for Lieutenant Governor and Democrats up and down the ballot. Paid for by Workers Vote, 212-265-7000. Not authorized by any federal candidate or federal candidates committee. Workers Vote is responsible for the content of this advertising.
It's okay not to be perfect with finances. Experian is your big financial friend and here to help. Did you know you can get matched with credit cards on the app? Some cards are labeled No Ding Decline, which means if you're not approved, they won't hurt your credit scores. Download the Experian app for free today. Applying for No Ding Decline cards won't hurt your credit scores if you aren't initially approved. Initial approval will result in a hard inquiry, which may impact your credit scores.
Experian. Great. We'll see you next week then.
Bye.
Bye.